everybody, Joe here, back again with another top 5. This week I'm looking at my top 5 favorite puzzle games that involve falling blocks that aren't Tetris. Once Tetris was released, there was this big bandwagon to cash in on, the theme of this type of game. And it continued well into the 90s, and a lot of the series that were born from this are still around today. And I'm going to look at a few of the best ones that are out there, in my opinion. Your view might be different. If you have your own favorite list, feel free to leave a comment down below. And with that, let's just get started with the list. Tetris 2. Tetris 2 came out a couple years after the original Tetris. Definitely not really a Tetris game. I mean, it has tetrominoes, tetrads, whatever you want to call them. I always call them tetrads until I started seeing them pop up being called tetrominoes other places, and I'm like, what the hell's that? But anyway, the tetrominoes, tetrads, whatever, they're not all the joined together adjacent tiles like the ones in Tetris. There's some where they're like disjointed and they move independently from each other. If one settles on a level, the others can fall. Definitely not really Tetris. You don't erase lines. You have to destroy bombs and match colors. You know, kind of more like Dr. Mario, I guess. It was called Tetris Flash in Japan. You may not know that. Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo was the first in a series of games. I believe the series is now referred to as Puyo Pop, not Puyo Puyo. The original game, best known in the States here, is Kirby's Avalanche or Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. It was developed by Compile and published by Sega. At least the Genesis and Mega Drive versions were. There's a story mode in this. Not that I really understand much of it, as this is a Japanese game, and it is very much in Japanese. All the text is in that moon language, you know. But, you know, it's still a puzzle game. Like most of these, you can pick it up and figure it out. Really cool game. I gotta get my hands on one of the American equivalent versions. I know Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine incorporates a lot of the characters from the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons. Not the good Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons, so I've been told. But all in all, still pretty darn cool. Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario, as you already know, it features Mario as a physician or a pharmacist, whatever you want to call him. Probably more like pharmacist, since he is, you know, giving out a lot of drugs. I mean, the game caused a little bit of a stir when it came out, and they still joke about this in memes. How here's, you know, Mario telling the kids that, you know, if drugs solve problems. Anyway, it's a fun game. It's, you know, created by Gunpei Yokoi, the guy behind the Game Boy, which is, you know, another cool thing about it. It's been ported all over the place. There's been versions of it for so many different systems. Game Boy, NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Virtual Console, Game Boy Advance. Next on the list is Tetris Attack. Tetris Attack is the first game in the series known as Puzzle League. Puzzle League probably best thought of as like Planet Puzzle League for the DS, or even Pokemon Puzzle League on the Nintendo 64. Quite cool game. Another one with a strong head-to-head mode. There's story modes in a lot of the Puzzle League slash Panel de Pon slash Tetris Attack games, which is quite unique. I mean, something not super common in puzzle games. And again, big head-to-head mode in this. It's a very addictive game. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what to do when I play it, but I'm still having a hard time putting it down because I'm still trying to figure it out. And it's a lot of fun. And, you know, it's just something I highly recommend if you haven't checked it out yet. Columns. Columns was probably among the very, very first of the falling block games to make it on the home systems to compete with Tetris. It originally was released on various computer platforms before Sega bought the rights, and this game is also ported everywhere, not unlike Dr. Mario. I mean, you can get a Game Boy Advance version, you can get it on Virtual Console, and hell, before Sega even bought the rights, there was numerous computer platforms that it was available on, including the Atari ST. It's Sega's best-known puzzle game series. I mean, yeah, Puyo Puyo was a game that had its start on Genesis, but really, I mean, do people really talk about Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine? No, I don't think so. But Columns, on the other hand, quite memorable, a lot of fun, probably the most beginner-friendly pick it up just and start playing it game. And that's, what a fun puzzle game is all about. Easy to pick up, takes forever to master. And there you have it. That's my little top 5 this week. I just wanted to keep it simple, throw it out quick. My first attempt to record this went miserably. Recording went way over the time I wanted to spend doing it, and then all of a sudden go to edit and the file was all messed up. So hopefully, knock on some wood, this one turns out much better. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for spending some time with me today, and speaking of time, I'll be seeing you next time. Take care, everybody.